Guys, and welcome back to Jurassic World. We are actually on the island of Muertos. I did not record the gameplay for this island. The tips videos did really well. Thank you all. I really appreciate that. Um, the first two gameplays, at first they didn't, so I wasn't going to record this, and then all of a sudden they did a whole lot better. So I had a request to go ahead and do this, to go ahead and record what I'm playing now, which is Tacanos. But I never made 5 stars on this island, and I'm kind of sorry that I didn't record the gameplay because it was rather exciting. it was it was a hot mess. I mean, it was extremely stressful. But I did not make 5 stars. I had 4.8, um, was where I was at when I went to Tacano's, and now I believe it keeps jumping between 4.6, 4.8. Um, but I'll show you where I'm at right now on this. We're so close. We're so close. And I think it actually did hit 5, because if you look down here at the bottom right, it says maintain facility rating of 5, and it stopped the clock at 159, which means it actually hit 5 stars there for a second, but it never gave me the achievement for it. Maybe it didn't have a chance to kick in or whatever, but you have to maintain that for 2 minutes before you get the contract part of it. So it did actually hit. It just didn't register on the achievement part, I guess. So let me give you the grand tour of this real quick, because what I thought was I will attempt to get this at 5 stars. I played this for an entire, I don't know, probably a day and a half, and the problem I ran into was, well, one, there's storms and dinosaurs get out, and it's really hectic. But I've been able to maintain this um, higher rating for, a day and a half anyway. But then I got kind of, aggravated, and I moved on to Tacanos. But I'm coming back, and I'm going to try to find a way. Either I need to up the dinosaur rating just a hair, or the facility rating. And the problem is, I am out of space. Okay, I did another one of these guys. The problem with these little dudes...
You've been able to accomplish, we can advance our work here in the science division.
Of course we can. These little dudes right here, I have them in a pen over here, and they get real... I gotta remember where everybody is now. Okay. You go from one island to another. They are over here, I believe. Is that a chunk-a-monk? No, that's a... There he is, yeah. These guys right here wreaked havoc on this park. They do not like to be alone. They want their own kind. They want a lot of them. And if one dies, you better replace it, because they do not like it. So that's what I was doing here when I left. So we're going to go ahead and put him over here. What I was going to try to do to get that 5th star is try to find a place, let me get out of here, where I can add another, either another species and bring the park rating up. There's really not a lot of space for me to put any more buildings, only because of the terrain constraints, which is extremely aggravating. Because see, there's this land right here, which hello.
Opportunity has presented itself.
Release it. Okay, that's the new dinosaur that I'd love to put in here, but it is a... I'm gonna go ahead and take that. It's a carnivore, and I don't know where I would put him. See this right here? It looks nice and flat, but it's really not. The terrain constraints, there are some areas that I could put buildings like this one right here, and it won't let me. And that really doesn't look like that big of a hill to me, but it won't let me put anything there. And it was aggravating the bejesus out of me. So what I could do is, just for fun and giggles, and it might be a disaster, an absolute disaster. See, I can't put anything here either. And I've even tried, even if you flatten out the terrain, it doesn't like that. So this area right here is huge. And I've only got the one little Ceratosaurus in here. So what I might do is I'm going to try to split this pen in half. And I'm going to put one of those little scary creatures, because I haven't tried him before. And all heck might rain down on us, guys, but I'm going to try it. So let me go ahead and fix the pen, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay guys, so what I've done is I've split this pen here in half, more or less. See if that irritated him. No, he's alright. He would like a little bit more grassland, but I think all we're trying to do is get to that 5-star rating, and I put him in the bigger part of this, so I think he'll be okay. I hope. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, also, we are short 3 power, and it would have to be in the Velociraptor area. So I'm going to shut off everything that we are not using. We're not using, I've got 2 of the Hammond Creation Labs. We're only using one of them right now, which we are trying to hatch 2 more Velociraptors, and then this little guy down here, his rating is 115. So if I can get 1 or 2 of him over there for just a short amount of time, that might push us over the 5-star rating. See, these little guys right here are a pain in the rear, because what happens is they like 4 or 5 of them together. There's only 2 in here right now. I was trying to keep up with them. As soon as one dies, there's only 2 right now, and they're not real happy about it. They want some more friends. And they constantly are going after these fences. And I have an electric fence, and then the other fence, and then it's right up against the border. And I have noticed if you're up against the border where your park boundary is, like right in here, they can't really go past that. Some of them will, even if they make it past that first fence, they usually don't make it past the second fence before the rangers, you know, if I'm paying attention, the rangers can get to them before. And if you notice, like this guy right here, he's probably, are you raging, little dude? No, you're just roaming. I know you're over there. Yeah. And sometimes you can catch them when they're raging and send a jeep over there and scatter them. But I noticed, yeah, are you getting into trouble over here? Don't do it. Don't. Oh no, you're just having a little snack. Okay. Alright, dinosaur ready to release. So let's get these guys over here. So maybe that'll make them a little bit happier.
We've some work you might be interested in.
No, we're not doing that, because we shut everything off. Alright, let's release these 2 guys. I love the noise they make. Go ahead. Cute. I love that little barking noise they make. I'm easily amused. Sorry, I got this darn mic too close to my face again. Alright. Alright, let's get these guys out of there quick, because they will make a run for it. They're It's a little bit hard to trank sometimes.
Request acknowledged.
So we're going to let the AI do that for us. I'm going to wait on that third one to bring him over here. And that should take care of these guys for a little bit. But like I was saying before, on that double fence area, I did that over here. I had the Velasas over here. And the little boogers, somehow, they managed to squeeze over here. And they got out over here. And made it all the way over here. Before I realized that they were even out. So I didn't think they could do it, but if there is any gap whatsoever, they can squeeze past there because they're little. The big ones, not so much. Alright, so let's get those guys over here. I moved, I call him Chunkysaurus. I moved him over here, which probably need to check them too. These guys get really upset in a storm. Yeah, he wants one more friend. He wants one more friend. We need to, our feeders were running low over here. These little guys right here, if you can see them, where they at? It's a little dark. These guys are so chill. They don't cause, oh, storm. We've got shelters all over the place. Key to those is open those as soon as you can too. Now I have quite a few people in here too, don't I? Yeah, 4,700. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Yeah, see the star went down a little bit. It went down, if you noticed, as soon as I opened the shelter. Which kind of doesn't make sense to me because if it's storming, you want the people to be safe, so why wouldn't you open the shelter? Where'd it go? Okay. I like how you can still operate the helicopters when it's storming out. Let's get that guy in there. I know, I just came through a wicked storm at my house. It was wicked. There was lightning, like, landing right next to me. It was so scary. Drop this guy over here. I know that'll keep them happy for a little bit, I hope. Who died? Somebody died. Oop, wrong one. It's a little hard. Oh, there we go. Okay, sometimes it's a little hard to see when it's storming. Oh, my little ankle guy. And I'm gonna have to build him a little friend, or he's gonna get mad. Although they don't get mad as fast. That's the hard part when you're trying to. All I gotta do is get this guy over there. But now that there's a storm. Oh. See, that number dropped. Look at the right hand side of the screen. It's dropped down to 1 minute. So I hit 5 again. Which I don't understand. Let's go ahead and do another Ankylosaurus so he doesn't get mad. Alright, storm's going away. Opening those shelters really drops your rating quite a bit. So we're going to open that as quick as we can.
Commencing asset transit.
Yeah, notice that timer, it's dropped down from 159 to 119. So we actually hit 5 stars there for a while. Anyway, sun's back out. Let's release this little dude and hopefully it won't be a mistake. He's going to need a friend, so we're going to go ahead and make him a friend right now. I think. I'm assuming he needs a friend. I have no idea. Alright, I'm kind of scared. Alright, here goes nothing.
Asset transported.
So guys, I'm going to end this video here. Look at little Drake go. Isn't he cute? Oh, look, he can swim too. So cute. I'm going to end this video here. I appreciate you being here and all your support on these videos. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks, guys, and game on.